This is a presentation of Magnitude Sports.
Here's Bullgreen. Got it. And the Trojans are on fire here in the third set. Two wind up in the delivery. And that one's hit up high left field. Going back and it is gone. Lauren Halverson with a two-run home run for the Barnesville Trojans. And they take a 6-3 lead here in the top of the fifth. Barnesville with a right-handed dribble. Brings it back to the near sideline. Now he cuts into the paint and he will drop it in. 4.5 to go. John will drive down to the baseline, float one up, rattles in and out. Halverson with the rebound and the putback. In the pass. And he's got Caden check that Joey Mark. And Mark's into the end zone on a 44-yard touchdown pass.
Now, the cameras are ready. The headset is on. It's game time.
All right, and welcome to Barnesville High School here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Mike Mason rolling solo tonight on this particular broadcast. Is just making my way back from a little birthday vacation down to Minneapolis. Got to see the Minnesota Vikings not do so hot this past Sunday, and got a chance to take in a preseason hockey game between the Minnesota Wild and the Colorado Avalanche. So. And now I'm on my way back home with a stop in Barnesville for a broadcast tonight between the Purple Sebeka Trojans and the Purple Barnesville Trojans. Spoiler alert, the Trojans are going to win tonight. I can tell you that much for sure. Let's see here. We need to fix a couple things there. There we go. It's not high school football, I promise you. I'm allowed one mistake coming out of that birthday vacation. So we hope that you are having a great night tonight, whether you're tuning in from the Sebeka area and cheering on the Trojans, or if you're tuning in from the Barnesville area and doing the same. We thank you so much for stopping by and saying hello to us here. We want to thank our sponsors, including Dean's Bulk Service, CNS Cleaning and Restoration, Barnesville Grocery, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Ratzo's Pool Hall, the Barnesville Booster Club, Mainline Grill and Downer, the Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, Ballgreen Construction, Barnesville Cenex and Healing Touch, Chiropractic, to name our sponsors and give them a big, huge thank you, as the Sebeka Trojans will be in the black with purple numerals and the name Trojans on the back, outlined in a yellow trim or a yellowish gold trim. And the Barnesville Trojans will be in their usual home purples with white numerals and lettering on them. The Sebeka Trojans, let's try that again. The Sebeka Trojans come into this matchup with an overall record of 8 wins and 5 losses. They would start the season back on August 31st with a 3-0 loss to Walker Hackensack Akeley, and then they would pick up back-to-back sweep wins over Pillager and Park Rapids. Pillager was a home game. Park Rapids was a road game for Sebeka, and then they would stay on the road, and they would have a 3-0 loss to to New York Mills. And then they would go to the Walker Hackensack Akeley tournament on Saturday, September 18th. They would play a total of 6 matches, and they would go 4-2 in that tournament, picking up a 2-1 win over Staples Motley, a 2-0 sweep over Black Duck, a 2-0 loss to Walker Hackensack Akeley, and then a 2-0 sweep over Kaleidoscope Charter and Cass Lake Bena, and then a 2-1 loss to Royalton, all in that Saturday, September 18th Walker Hackensack Akeley tournament. They would come out of the tournament. They would have a game against Browerville Eagle Valley, but that game was not played. And when I talked to the head coach before going on air, it does not have any hints of being rescheduled. So that game will just be skipped over and not played, at least to the best of my knowledge as of right now. And then they would come out of the tournament, have that postponed, canceled game, and then they'd pick up a 3-1 win and a 3-0 win. The 3-1 win over Verndale. They would go on the road to Pelican Rapids and sweep the Vikings. And then they would go up to the Henning Hornets, a team that gave Barnesville a little bit of trouble not more than a little over a week ago. And Henning would sweep Sebeka 3-0. That brings them into today's matchup with the Barnesville Trojans. Once again, the Sebeka Trojans 8-5 overall, 2-2 in section, 2-2 in conference, 2 wins, 3 losses. When playing on the road, 4-1 when playing on a neutral court, and 2-1 when playing at home. So once again, 8-5 for the Sebeka Trojans. coming into tonight's contest for Barnesville.
Let's hear it for the Barnesville Pep Band, led by Mr. Knudsen.
And for Barnesville, they would have success almost from right away from the beginning. A 3-1 win over Ada Borup, and then the 3-0 sweeps over East Grand Forks, Park Christian, Pelican Rapids, and Wadena Deer Creek. With Pelican Rapids and Wadena Deer Creek being on the road, they would fall in 5 sets to Breckenridge on September 16th. Bounce off that, go to the Hawley tournament, and win the Hawley tournament championship with 2-0 sweeps over East Grand Forks, Thief River Falls, and Perham. And then they would drop one to the Hawley Nuggets, but they would win the other two, and they'd win the Hawley championship with a 2-1 win over Hawley. Coming out of that tournament, they would go on the road to take on the Underwood Rockets and defeat the Rockets 3-1. Come back home for a conference matchup with the Frazee Hornets and sweep the Hornets 3-0. Then they, after that game with the Hornets, they would go to Burnsville, Minnesota to take part in the Volleyball Showcase tournament. They would fall 2-0 to Jackson County Central and Concordia Academy, but then bounce off that with a 2-0 win over Norwood Young America, fall to Mounds Park Academy 2-0, and then pick up a 2-0 win over Waterville, Elison Morristown. And then out of that Volleyball Showcase, we mentioned it just a moment ago, Henning actually won the first 2 sets of that match, but Barnesville would come back, take sets 3, 4, and 5 to win the match over the Henning Hornets 3-2. And then after that exhausting match with the Hornets, they would go take on another Hornet team, this time the Yellow Jackets at the Hive in Perham, a game we had for you here on Magnitude Sports. And the Trojans would pick up a 3-1 win over the Perham Yellow Jackets, dropping that second set. And then they would go to the Barnesville tournament right here at home. We had it for you this past Saturday, over a little over 7.5 hours of volleyball for you here on Magnitude Sports. It all started with a 2-0 win over Battle Lake, a 2-0 win over Frazee, and a 2-0 win over Monaga. And then they would fall in the championship game to Breckenridge. So Breckenridge, the only Heart of Lakes Conference opponent who has really given Barnesville some problems, outside of a possible playoff appearance, there are no more regular season meetings between Breckenridge and Barnesville. So depending some sort of change that we're not aware of, Breckenridge will take the season sweep over Barnesville this year. That brings them into tonight's match against Sebeka. After tonight, the Trojans will be at home to finish out the regular season October 7th against Dilworth Glendon Felton, October 12th against Hawley, and October 19th here at home against the Park Rapids Area Panthers. And of course, we'll have all of those games for you right here on Magnitude Sports. After tonight's game here for the Sebeka Trojans, they will have 4 more games on the schedule, and all 4 of them are at home. So tonight in Barnesville is the final road game for the Sebeka Trojans, as the Sebeka Trojans will be at home against Monaga on October 4th. I'm sorry, let's rewind a little bit. They'll be at home against Pine River Bacchus on October 12th, and then Monaga on October 14th. They will take on Nevis Monday, October 18th, and they'll wrap up the regular season at home on October 19th. That's a Tuesday when they will host the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines. So that's a look at these two teams and how they stack up. Once again, Sebeka Trojans 8-5 and the Barnesville Trojans 18-5. So the Barnesville Trojans have 10 additional games under their belt this season than the Sebeka Trojans will do. So we'll see if that plays a role or a factor in this game or not. Here is you can see the Barnesville Trojans warming up. They got the band in here, bringing in that atmosphere that everybody loves, and it's just an awesome day here at Barnesville High School. And we thank you for watching. And if you're watching from the Mainline Grill in Downer, or if you're watching from Ratzo's Pool Hall on Front Street in Barnesville, we thank you for tuning in. We thank those two awesome companies for having the game on here tonight. And like I said, if you're watching from one of those two places, make sure you tip your servers. Just a friendly reminder from all of us here at Magnitude Sports. We're going to take a quick time out. We're about maybe 7 minutes away from the national anthem starting lineups in the first serve. That's all just ahead here on the pregame show here on Magnitude Sports. Be right back. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, CNS Cleaning and Restoration in Barnesville is the family-owned and operated business that you can trust to get you back to normal. Whether it's water damage from a flood, taking care of mold, establishing a carpet cleaning maintenance program, or cleaning your air ducts, the CNS motto is do it once and do it right. Call 218-329-8395 or visit cnsrestoration.com to learn about the services that CNS Cleaning and Restoration can provide for you.
No matter where you're headed, Barnesville Grocery is on your way. Conveniently located between Fargo and 200 of Minnesota's beautiful lakes, Barnesville Grocery includes grocery, produce, bakery, deli, and meat departments, always striving to make everything not only fresh but delicious too. The high standard for quality isn't just for the products they carry. You can also expect high-quality customer service from the employees at Barnesville Grocery. Barnesville Grocery, located at 123 2nd Street Southeast in Barnesville, open daily 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also visit the website at barnesvillegrocery.com. All right, welcome back to Barnesville High School. Here's we're getting ready for the varsity matchup between the Trojans and the Trojans. The Barnesville Trojans hosting the Sebeka Trojans this evening. Sebeka coming in at 8-5. Barnesville coming in at 18-5. In the junior varsity game, it was the Barnesville Trojans taking 2 sets against Sebeka. Both sets resulted in a 25-16 and a 25-16 score. In the B/C team match over in the other gym, I wasn't able to get set-by-set scores, but Barnesville did win the match 2-0. I can tell you that much for sure. So once again, the C team game in the other gym, Barnesville wins 2-0 with unknown set scores. In the junior varsity game, Barnesville wins 2-0, 25-16, 25-16, and that brings us to the varsity game now here between the Barnesville Trojans and Sebeka Trojans. We'll see if Barnesville can sweep this one here since their two counterparts got a couple of wins as well. Two teams with almost an identical color scheme. Really the only difference is the yellowish gold trim on the purple numbers for Sebeka. Outside of that, it's about even. Like I may not have the purple just right, but I had to figure out how to differentiate it somehow. So we thank you so much for tuning in. You check out our upcoming schedule. As you can see, we'll be right back here on Thursday when Barnesville hosts Dilworth, Linden, Felton. And then Friday, we'll have a couple of football games for you. Barnesville, Detroit Lakes, and then a 6-man playoff football from the North Dakota side as Midway Minto will take on Drake Animus. Winner moves on in the playoffs. The loser will be done for the season. Looking forward to that matchup. And then we'll be in Park Rapids on Monday as the Panthers will host Wadena Deer Creek. And I'll be in Park Rapids for the call on that matchup. And then Tuesday, we're back here in Barnesville for a battle between the Trojans and the Nuggets. And then some more football the following Friday, and another Trojan Nugget battle on the field. Matter of fact, that should be an interesting game. Holly, last 2 times they've been to Barnesville, I think, don't quote me on this, but I think I'm correct. I think Holly's won both times they've come to Barnesville. And, well, we'll see if they can pull off a trio or not. So that should be a fun one. We'll also have the Park Rapids area Panthers taking on the Detroit Lake Lakers on that same night. Not this coming Friday, but the Friday after that. And then a junior varsity game, a Monday night football game for you here on Magnitude Sports between the Perham Yellow Jackets and the Barnesville Trojans. 5 p.m. kickoff from Ted Minover Field in Perham. I'll be there for the call on Monday night football between the Yellow Jackets and the Trojans. And then we get back to North Dakota volleyball on October 19th. And then I believe Brad Anderson will be on the call on that one, and then I'll be here in Barnesville to wrap up the regular season of volleyball for the Trojans as they host the Park Rapids area Panthers. You can dig deeper into that schedule at our website at msportsnet.com. Of course, all the games are also available on demand. If you don't have a chance to catch this game live, maybe you have some errands you need to take care of, and they just have to be done now, you can always come to our website at msportsnet.com And usually within about 5 to 10 minutes after the live broadcast concludes, it'll be available under our on-demand page under the archives section button on the menu bar at msportsnet.com. And you simply click the word watch next to the game that you want to see again, or if you don't want to see the whole game, you just want to check out the final score, you just have to veer over to the right-hand side of that page. Of course, click on the stories button. You can get all the latest news stories and game recaps and all that cool stuff. And you can find us online on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. Of course, we'd love it if you were to like this video here that you're watching on YouTube right now. Subscribe to the channel, then click the bell to select your subscription preference. And subscribing is absolutely 100% free. So why not? Subscribe. Help us out a little bit. That'd be absolutely awesome. We would appreciate it. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Once again, our sponsors, Dean's Bulk Service, CNS Cleaning and Restoration, Barnesville Grocery, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Ratzo's Pool Hall, the Barnesville Booster Club, Mainline Grill and Downer, Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, Ball Green Construction, Barnesville Cynics and Healing Touch Chiropractic. If you have a chance to patronize any and or all of those sponsors, we would certainly appreciate you doing so. At the very least, send them a note, send them a text, give them a phone call, an email, whatever the case may be, and say thank you for supporting high school sports here on Magnitude Sports. We are about 30 seconds away. We're going to take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back after this with your opening announcements. Ratzo's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzo's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzo's Pool Hall on Facebook. Give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzo's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzo's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town. All right, welcome back to Barnesville High School. We are moments away here as the officials take the court. And our PA announcer has the mic in his left hand. I think he just used his thumb to turn on the microphone. As soon as the band gets done playing this song, I think we'll be ready to go here with the national anthem and the starting lineups. If the national anthem is a played recording, we will take a timeout and then come back. If it's sung by an individual, we'll keep it live here for you. No problem at all. Once again, we thank you for tuning in. Even if you're, it doesn't matter if you're a Barnesville fan or a Sebeka fan, we thank you for tuning in. Here's our PA announcer.
Sebeka Trojans and your Barnesville Lady Trojans. Students, parents, teachers, and administration would like to extend a warm welcome to our friends from Sebeka. For everyone's safety, we ask that parents closely attend to their elementary-age children. Please keep them in the stands during the contest. Please refrain from walking on or across the court before, during, and after the event. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you rise the fable, remove any headwear, and face our nation's flag as the Barnesville Pep Band, under the direction of Mr. Eric Knudsen, plays our national anthem. Tonight's match is being played according to the rules of the Minnesota State High School League. These rules provide for fair competition among players. Barnesville High School encourages positive sportsmanship and behavior at our activities. Please encourage players and coaches with positive comments and actions. What you do and say during the contest reflects on your team, your school, and your community. Enjoy the game by being a good sport. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Sebeka Trojans. Number 1, a senior, Taylor Klaus. Number 4, a junior, Anna Vargo. Number 5, a freshman, Jalen Lilquist. Number 6, a freshman, Annika Polyu. Number 8, a junior, Daphne Radke. Number 9, a junior, Avery Heyman. Number 10, a freshman, Eva Erickson. Number 11, a junior, Macy Lake. Number 12, a junior, Juliana Lilquist. Number 13, senior, Lauren Halverson. Number 14, senior, Emily Bredman. And number 15, junior, Emily Riddle. The Lady Trojans are coached by Megan Askegar, assistant coaches Taylor Carter, Nate Gilbert, and Madison Hammond. Student managers Trinity Keurig, Harper Askegar, Adeline Montes, and Finley Gross. The officials for tonight's match are from the West Central Lakes Officials Association. They are Dan Storston and Mark Dolson. These individuals are registered by the Minnesota State High School League. Officials play an important role in every contest. Without officials, we can't have games. We ask that you continue to show your appreciation throughout the game by showing great sportsmanship. Now, let's play some b-ball!
All right, sorry about the little glitch there during the starting lineups. We had a temporarily knockoff of the internet, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. But we are back at full strength now, and we've had about a 99.99999 success rate here at the Barnesville High School. I'm not too concerned about if it will happen again, but I'm pretty on top of things. So if something does happen, you can count on me to get it working again. So. All right, so it looks like Sebeka will get the opening serve. And we are underway here at Barnesville High School. That one's a little long and it's out. And the first point goes to the Barnesville Trojans. So they'll get the serve, leading 1-0. It'll be Emily Smith on the serve here for the Trojans. Serve is over. And the librero here for Sebeka. And that is a kill for Macy Lake. The librero is Anna Vargo. So now it's knotted up at 1-1 here as the Sebeka Trojans get the serve back here in the first set on the Dean's Bulk Service scoreboard. Serve is over, and it's going to be down for an ace. Macy Lake with the ace, and it's 2-1 Sebeka. You're probably used to me saying the nicknames for the teams on a broadcast. I think I'm gonna have to go to the other version since they're both the Trojans. So. Newell set it up. Bredman powers it down. And we are now tied at 2. Kenzie Scogan will go back to serve here for the Barnesville Trojans. And from the 10-foot line, it's sent over. Newell keep it alive. Now Strand pushed over by Stanford, dug out there by Vargo, and it's into the net for a Barnesville point. And they will take the lead at 3-2 as Skogan continues on the serve. Get familiar with the Sebeka players here sooner than later, I can promise you that much. Back set near pin, sent over, and it looked like it dropped on the line, but apparently it didn't. And Barnesville get the point. They're up 4-2 as they double up on Sebeka now. And Skogan continues on the serve. They'll set up to the far pin, and it's blocked on the attack. Emily Bredman with the block as it comes back over out of bounds, and it's 5-2 in favor of Barnesville. Pushing it over there is Lake, and Lake will get credit for that kill because Barnesville is not able to return it. So they'll get the serve back now, down by 2. 5-3 in favor of Barnesville on the Dean's Bulk service scoreboard here in the first set. Going back to serve is Eva Erickson. Eva Erickson, a freshman. That serve is over from Erickson. Redmond will send it over. Newell set it up. Stanford powers it down for a kill. And it's 6-3. And it'll be Anna Stanford going back on the serve here. And that serve is long, and point will go to Sebeka. With the serve is Michaela Pouts, and she'll get an ace. And Sebeka's pulled within 1. Pouts' serve is over. One touch back to Sebeka. They'll set it up for a far side attack. Blocked at the net, and it's inbounds. Bredman on the block, Katie Newell on the assist on that block, and Barnesville takes a 2-point advantage as Sydney Strand goes back to serve. Vargo makes first contact. Here's the set to the near pins, blocked at the net, and now they'll push it back over in 2. Newell set it up, Ballgreen. Homecoming queen gets the kill, and it's 8-5. Strand's serve is over. They'll set it up far side. I believe that's Pouts. No, it's not. It's actually, can't see the jersey number. I'll tell you who it is eventually. Sebeka will get the point. Newell set it up. Here's Stanford with a long attack that dropped right in front of the back line. You couldn't ask for a more perfect attack from that far back than what you saw right there. And that one will go into the net, and that'll be a point for the Trojans. 10-6 now here in favor of Barnesville in set 1. Once again, after today, Barnesville has 3 regular season matchups remaining, and Sebeka has 4 regular season matchups remaining. And all 7 of those matches, 3 for Barnesville, 4 for Sebeka, will all be home matches for those respective teams. 11-6 now in favor of Barnesville. Newell sends it up. Here's the set, and now I believe it's a lift, double touch violation, and a point for Barnesville. 12-6 as they double up here on Sebeka. And number 6, Katie Newell, will go back to serve. 10-foot line attack is over. That was Macy Lake sending it over. Here's ball green, dug out by Vargo, and the set far side, I believe that's Heyman, number 9. Emily Smith nearly powered that one down, but a nice dig out came back to the Trojans. Now Vargo will dig out the attack by ball green. They'll send it back over here, and Newell will set it up. Backside, Lauren Halverson over, and that one will fall down, and Halverson will get credit for the kill. 13-6 in favor of Barnesville. Little slight jump serve is over. Far side, attack into the net. Macy Lake on the swing, but couldn't elevate it enough to get it over. And now a timeout, Sebeka. We'll take a timeout with them. It's 14-6 in favor of Barnesville here on the Dean's Bulk Service scoreboard. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude. Welcome to the Main Line and Downer, a place you can bring your friends and the kids. You can browse the menu for your favorite lunch and dinner items. Burgers, chicken, pizza, amazing wings. Don't forget the Main Line and Downer also serves a delicious breakfast. The Main Line and Downer also has a convenience store as well as the end-of-the-line boutique shop filled with various gifts for kids, mom, dads, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa, and something for all your other friends too. The Main Line and Downer, just 8 miles southeast of Barnesville on Highway 9. Visit the website or call 218-789-7610. All right, welcome back. Set 1, Barnesville Trojans lead 14-6 here on the Dean's Bulk Service scoreboard, and Katie Newell will serve it up here. And that serve is over. Lake from the 10-foot line, dug out there by Ball Green. Newell will set it up, and Smith couldn't get it over, and it'll be 4 touches, and the point will go to Sebeka, and it's 14-7 as the lead is trimmed in half, and it will be Anna Vargo going back on the serve here for Sebeka. And that serve is long, and to give the serve back to Barnesville. 15-7 our score. This time it will be, is that Amundsen? Yes, it is. Kiana Amundsen back to serve here for Barnesville. Vargo makes first contact. Now the pass here. Pushed over with 2 hands from behind the 10-foot line. Newell will set it up. Emily Smith dug out by Vargo, and Sebeka will keep it alive. Free ball back over to Barnesville. Newell on the set. Here comes Stanford, but she maybe jumped a little bit early. She may have also not known which side of the net that ball was going to come down on, and kind of caught everybody off guard a little bit there. 15-8 as Sebeka will get the serve, and it will be, I believe that is Daphne Rathke on the serve. A little bit hard to see the jersey numbers on the front side. And that serve from Rathke is way out of bounds. Point here for Barnesville. 16-8 as the lead is doubled up again, and going back on the serve this time is Emily Smith for Barnesville. Vargo on the first touch. Lake will pass it up, and it's sent over in a whistle, and they're calling 4 touches on Sebeka, so it'll be 17-8 now. Oh wait, no. I thought, oh, maybe it was a net violation on number 4. Okay, my bad. So instead of 17-8, it is 16-9. And that one got through the blockers and almost down for a kill. Halverson to Bredman. Bredman tips it over. Vargo on the second touch. Push back over, and it's down for the kill. Credit that one to Rathke, and that's a point for the Sebeka Trojans, and it's 16-10. And now all of a sudden, that deficit on the scoreboard doesn't look as heavy. Still could use a couple extra points to trim it down a little bit more, though, if you're a Sebeka fan. You'd like to see that. Far side pushed over, that's Plouts, and I believe that's going to be a double touch as the ball will go into the net, and whatever it is, it's a point for Barnesville, 17-10. And now going back to serve is Kenzie Scogan. Once again, Barnesville, 10 extra matches under their, and there's an ace for Scogan. Barnesville, 10 extra matches than Sebeka this year. Barnesville 18-5, Sebeka 8-5 on the season so far. And Scogan will serve it up again. That one's over. And now sending it back, I believe that was Rafty, if I saw the jersey number correctly. And that one just over the back line, and it'll be a point for Sebeka. 18-11 as they'll get the serve back, and now a couple of substitutions. Coming in off the bench is Eva Erickson. She'll also go back to serve for Sebeka. 18-11, Strand makes for its contact on the serve. Bredman puts it over on the touch-up from Newell. And now going back, and it's off the fingertips of Newell out of bounds, and it'll be a kill for Sebeka, and it's 18-12. As Eva Erickson will continue on the serve here for the Sebeka Trojans. 18-12. Stanford, that was a lightning bolt to the floor right there. 19-12. Amundsen out, ball green in for Barnesville. And it'll be Anna Stanford on the serve from the near side of the service line, closer to the center of the service line. There's the set by Lilquist. There's 3 Lilquists on the team, by the way, 5, 12, and 15. So if you hear that name a lot, that is why. 20-12 now. As Stanford will go back on the serve again. There's the set, and now it's pushed over and blocked at the net by Bredman, and Sebeka gets it back, and Katie Newell says, take that. 21-12 as we have a inverse score on the scoreboard. Anna Stanford will serve it up again here. That one's over. Set to the far side, and she'll power it through the blockers of Bredman and Newell down for the kill. That is Lilquist. And it's 21-13. I believe it was Miranda Lilquist. There's a Miranda, Juliana, and Jalen on the team for Sebeka. Bredman. That one had to sting the floor a little bit. 22-13. As the Barnesville Trojans look to close in on a set 1 victory here, leading 22-13. Newell will set it up. Ball green will put it down. 23-13, and a couple of points away from a set 1 victory here. Sydney Strand on the serve. That one's over. Back set for Miranda Lilquist. She sends it over. Newell on the second touch for ball green. Blocked at the net. Kept alive. Pushed over by Emily Smith and dug out by Vargo. Now Sebeka will send it back and out of bounds, and it's set point here for the Barnesville Trojans. 24-13. And the serve's into the net. And Sebeka will stay alive for at least one more point. Can they rattle off a few more here and trim the deficit? We'll see. Starts with Jalen Lilquist. Out serve is over. Newell back set, ball green, down for the kill, and the Trojans will take the first set, 25-14. One down, 2 for sure, maybe 3, maybe 4 to go. We'll find out when we return after this what Sebeka has in their back pocket after the break here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, C&S Cleaning and Restoration in Barnesville is the family-owned and operated business that you can trust to get you back to normal. Whether it's water damage from a flood, taking care of mold, establishing a carpet cleaning maintenance program, or cleaning your air ducts, the C&S motto is do it once and do it right. Call 218-329-8395 or visit cnsrestoration.com to learn about the services that C&S Cleaning and Restoration can provide for you.
No matter where you're headed, Barnesville Grocery is on your way. Conveniently located between Fargo and 200 of Minnesota's beautiful lakes, Barnesville Grocery includes grocery, produce, bakery, deli, and meat departments, always striving to make everything not only fresh but delicious too. The high standard for quality isn't just for the products they carry. You can also expect high-quality customer service from the employees at Barnesville Grocery. Barnesville Grocery, located at 123 2nd Street Southeast in Barnesville, open daily 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also visit the website at barnesvillegrocery.com.
Magnitude Sports would like to thank our broadcast team and partners for making this broadcast possible. Visit the homepage at msportsnet.com and click on our sponsor's logo to learn more about the products and services they can provide for you.
Magnitude Sports wishes to thank the team and broadcast boosters for the continued support of their favorite sports teams. Please patronize the businesses shown here when you have the opportunity to do so.
The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. All right, welcome back to Barnesville High School as we get ready for set 2. As set 1 goes to the Barnesville Trojans by the score of 25-14. Oh, I did write it down. I just couldn't find where I wrote it down at. So once again, the JV game, Barnesville wins 2-0, 25-16, 25-16. In the C-team game in the other gym, Barnesville won 2-0, but I don't have the set scores for that. I was not able to find anybody who had those set scores, so apologize for that. But I can tell you that Barnesville won that match, and they won the junior varsity match as well. And right now, they're leading 1-0 here in the varsity match over the Sebeka Trojans, as the Sebeka head coach, who was kind enough to go over a few name pronunciations with me right before we went on the broadcast, is down there center your screen talking with the officials as they're just official checking to make sure everybody's in the rotation that they should be for the Sebeka Trojans. Once again, broadcast coverage brought to you by our friends at the Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, Ball Green Construction, Barnesville Senex Healing Touch Chiropractic, Dean's Bulk Service, C&S Cleaning and Restoration, Barnesville Grocery, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Ratzo's Pool Hall, and the Barnesville Booster Club, along with the Mainline Grill and Downer. And coming up here in our post-game show, we'll select a Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery player of the game, but still have at least 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 sets to play yet. And it looks like Barnesville will get the serve here to start set number 2. And we're underway with the serve from Emily Smith. Vargo first contact. Here's the set near pin. Through the blockers and down. Miranda Lilquist gets the Sebeka Trojans on the board first. And going back to serve will be Jalen Lilquist. Miranda and Jalen are both freshmen. That serve is over. Strand will dig it out. Newell will set it up. Sending it over there was Stanford. Now back to the Trojans. Ball green first contact. Newell with the set. Bredman with the finesse floater over down for the kill. 1-1. Check that, 2-1 on the Dean's Bulk Service scoreboard in favor of Barnesville. Kenzie Scogan on the serve now. Vargo makes first contact, set to the far pin, and was it inbounds? No, it was not. Far side official says it was not. Point goes to the Barnesville Trojans, and it's 3-1. Kenzie Scogan will continue on the serve once again. And Kenzie Scogan will get an ace. A quick start here for Barnesville, 4-1 on the Dean's Bulk Service scoreboard. Scogan serve into the net, and it's 4-2 on the service there. Katie Newell and Emily Bredman doing a majority of the work in set one, and they've done most of the work here in set two as well. And then just as I say that, Bredman powers it down once again, and it's 5-2. And guess who set up Bredman? It was Newell. So Anna Stanford back to serve. That serve is over. Oh, joust for it at the net, and kind of pushing it down there is Macy Lake for the kill. 5-3 as Sebeka gets the serve back. Looks like going back to serve, I believe that is Jalen Lilquist, and it is. Lilquist over. Newell will set it up. This time ball green, blocked at the net. Bredman keeps it alive. One touch back to the Barnesville Trojans. And now a free ball by Newell. It's dug out by Vargo, set middle of the net. Tipped down. I believe Lexi Ballgreen got most of that, assisted by Bredman. Bredman out. And Emily Smith in as Sydney Strand goes back to serve. And it's 6-3 in favor of Barnesville. Clout sends it over, and it is out of bounds for a point for Barnesville. 7-3 now here on the Dean's Bulk Service scoreboard as Sydney Strand goes back to serve once again. And Ploutz on the far side and a whistle, and it is a net violation on Barnesville. Now give the point to Sebeka, 7-4. Back to serve is the junior setter / middle hitter, Macy Lake. And that serve is just a little bit out of bounds, and now go back to the Barnesville Trojans as Barnesville doubles up. Scogan out and Halverson in for Barnesville as Katie Newell goes back to make the serve, 8-4. Vargo, the set, far side, through the blockers and down. I believe it was Rathke on the kill. And it's now 8-5. As Sebeka pulls within 3. Looks like Heyman is out, and coming in to serve is Eva Erickson, the freshman. Set by Newell. Ballgreen pushes it over with 2 hands. And now the set by Ploutz, and blocked at the net, and Sebeka keeps it alive. Now Barnesville will try an attack. Here's Ballgreen, over, tipped as it comes over. Sebeka keeps it alive, pushed over with 2 hands. Newell will make first contact. Halverson with the pass, bumped over there by likely Ballgreen or maybe Stanford. Maybe they both got a hand on it, not sure. Strand on the second touch here. Oh, and not quite the angle that Ballgreen needed on that one, and that will be a point for Sebeka as they pull within 2 now, and they are down 8-6 here on the Dean's Bulk Service scoreboard. Looking to trim it down to a 1-point deficit here. Newell with the set, and that's Emily Smith. And Emily Smith gets another kill. Lexi Ballgreen will go back to serve. Green over. Tipped as it comes over. Newell will set it up. Backside Halverson, and a lift is going to be called. A double touch. 9-7. And Michaela Plouts on the serve. Newell set it up. Here's Stanford over, dug out. Sent back over in 2. Newell is there. Halverson pushes it back in 2. And now at the net. They have to get it over on that touch, and from the 10-foot line they do. Newell will back set it. Halverson will bump it over. Vargo will dig it out. Here's the set by Macy Lake. It's over. Halverson made contact on it. Newell for Stanford. Stanford touched up there by Vargo. And now from the 10-foot line, it's over. Stanford dived to keep it alive, and they're calling a lift. I have to look at the replay on that one. 9-8. It's Plouts on the serve, and that serve is into the net, and it's 10-8. As it will be Emily Smith going back on the serve here for Barnesville. So an entertaining set 2 so far here. Let's see if Sebeka can keep it close. Barnesville allowing Sebeka to hang around, but Sebeka hasn't been able to close the gap just yet. Newell sets it up. Here's Stanford pushing it over. It's dug out there by Jalen Lilquist. Newell set it up. Bredman, middle of the net, kept alive. That attack is over, and Newell saved it. Ballgreen pushes it over. Vargo, the set by Lake, and middle of the net attack is down and down for the kill. I believe it was Miranda Lilquist with the kill. And it's 10-9, and Sebeka has trimmed it to 1. Can they tie it here on the serve by Jalen Lilquist? Lilquist's serve is over. Halverson will chase it near the crowd, and Newell will send over a free ball. Vargo, now the set. Lake sends it over. Ballgreen digs it out. Newell sets it up, and punching it over there with Stanford. Got it on the right side of the antenna, and Halverson couldn't quite catch up to it. She needed about a extra half step, and she may have been able to get under and dig that one out. But as a result, we are tied at 10 apiece. Newell for Bredman. Dug out by Vargo. Now the set there by Lilquist, and the other Lilquist pushes it over. Here's Newell. Halverson. That's dug out. And blocked at the net. Bredman and Stanford. I believe Bredman will get the block. Stanford the assist on the block. And Barnesville retakes the lead at 11-10. Kenzie Scogan to serve. That serve is successful, and now the Sebeka will go on the attack. Ballgreen, Newell, now Stanford. Stanford powers it down for a kill. 12-10, Barnesville retakes the 2-point lead. Scogan on the serve. That serve is over, and now from the 10-foot line, sending it over is Macy Lake. Newell sets it up for Stanford. It's over. Lake passes it over and gets it down for a kill. Ballgreen about a quarter step shy of digging that one out, and it's 12-11. And it'll be Vargo on the serve. Strand, Newell, Bredman, powered at the net. Bredman keeps it alive. And another little joust at the net here. And now Stanford, nice dig out there by Vargo. Now Vargo sends it back over. Ballgreen, Newell. Here's Stanford, a little bit of finesse. Kept alive by Sebeka. And a net violation on Barnesville. And that ties us at 12. That dig out that Vargo had was probably one of the nicer dig outs I've seen all season from Barnesville or any of their opponents, to be honest with you. That was impressive. Newell back set Bredman. Bredman, he's saying it's out of bounds, and that was close. Let's put it that way. Getting a few opinions saying that was in from the people in the crowd here, but it is what it is now. And that's 12-13 as Sebeka takes their first lead, a double touch, and now Sebeka has a 2-point advantage at 14-12 as Fargo will continue on the serve, and Sebeka maybe showing a little bit of confidence right now. That one hits the tape as it comes over, and Bredman will send it back in. Wow. I don't think anybody on the Sebeka side was expecting that one to take the downward angle that it did when Bredman sent it over the net. Anna Stanford on the serve, 14-13 as Barnesville looks to tie it up again. And they will with an ace from Stanford. Tied at 14 here in the second set. Punched over there by Plowitz. And now they'll set it up. Stanford into the net on the attack. And the swing is low and the point goes to Sebeka, and they're up 15-14. Bredman on the second touch. Newell sends over a free ball. And now set up for a middle of the net attack, and Ballgreen and Bredman in on the block. 15 all. Sydney Strand will serve. Strand over. Punched over there by Plowitz. Strand for Ballgreen, and Ballgreen sends it out. And Sebeka retakes the lead, 16-15. Back and forth set here between the Trojans and the Trojans. Smith ties it. Newell sends it over, and Newell nearly got an ace, and she will get an ace. So she'll go back to serve again. See if she can get 2 of those in a row. Doesn't appear to be so. Maybe. Nope. They get it back over. Newell set it up for the attack. Now Emily Smith powers it down with authority. 18-16. And Newell will continue on the serve now. But not before Sebeka timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in just a moment on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Ratzo's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzo's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzo's Pool Hall on Facebook. Give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzo's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzo's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town. All right, welcome back to Barnesville High School here, and the Barnesville Trojans leading the match 1-0, taking set 1 25-14. Right now they lead 18-16 here in set number 2, but it's been a back and forth battle here between Sebeka and Barnesville. And at one point, Sebeka had a 2-point lead, and we've had several ties here in the second set as well. That one just out of bounds, 19-16, and a 3-point lead. Unless I can't remember what happened earlier in the set, I think a 3-point lead is the largest either team has had here in set 2. And that'll be an ace. And now it's a 4-point lead, and the Barnesville Trojans starting to slowly pull away with this one here in set 2 as they've hit 21st. And if Sebeka can't get to 17 before Barnesville gets to 21, it's an ace. So just what I was about to say, let's pretend that I wasn't going to say it. That point there is big. That makes the margin just enough to make it a little bit of an uncomfortable, put the pressure on Sebeka. Let's put it that way. That'll be a double touch. Sebeka will get the point. 21-17. Fargo out, and coming in is Miranda Lilquist, the freshman. And back to serve is Eva Erickson. Erickson's serve just barely over. Smith, Newell, Halverson over, and that's kept alive by Sebeka. They'll go on the attack, far side, and getting it through the blockers was Daphne Rathke. And it's a point for Sebeka, 21-18. Serve is over. Ball green, Newell, Smith. Back in 2, Strand. And Newell keeps it alive, bumps it back to Strand, who pushes it over. On the attack, and off the tip from Ball green on the kill on the far side there was Jalen Lilquist. 21-19, and now Sebeka's right where they want to be. This next point, if Sebeka can get it, it would be huge for Sebeka. And we'll see if they can get it here. Doesn't look like it. Newell will set it up. Ball green will get the point. And Ball green starting to make her presence known here in set number 2. Had a couple of nice kills in set 1, but she's really stepped it up here in set number 2. Ball green out, and Kiana Amundsen in. She's the one who just served it. Newell, Smith, dug out by Fargo. She's had a couple of nice dig outs in this, and a little miscommunication there. And now it's 22-20. And right now, if you're Sebeka, you want to trim this lead down to 1 and eventually tie it up. You got to get to 22 before Barnesville scores again. That would be my thought process, and every time I say that, Barnesville scores. So 23-20. Usually it's an announcer's jinx when something is said about the home team, but tonight it's been an announcer's blessing, probably. 23-20. And that attack falls a little short on the swing by Miranda Lilquist. And now it is set point here for Barnesville, 24-20. And the Barnesville fans are on their feet. They're going to try and cheer their team on to a set 2 victory. Lilquist sends it over. Newell for Bredman, through the blockers and down, and Barnesville takes the second set 25-20. Barnesville now leads the match, 2-0. Can they sweep in number 3, or will Sebeka get one back? They certainly had a lot better set in set 2 as they picked it up a little bit since set 1. We'll see if they can carry that over into set 3 and maybe force set 4 when we return after the break here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back.
If you need a construction project done right the first time, then contact Bullgreen Construction. Licensed and registered, Bullgreen Construction can assist with your plans for new construction or add-on. Simple or complex projects, Bull Green Construction is one of the featured contractors on the Barnesville City website and has the tools and expertise to get your job planned and completed. Bull Green Construction wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game. Go Trojans!
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. Welcome to the Main Line and Downer, a place you can bring your friends and the kids. You can browse the menu for your favorite lunch and dinner items. Burgers, chicken, pizza, amazing wings. Don't forget the Main Line and Downer also serves a delicious breakfast. The Main Line and Downer also has a convenience store as well as the end-of-the-line boutique shop filled with various gifts for kids, mom, dads, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa, and something for all your other friends too. The Main Line and Downer, just 8 miles southeast of Barnesville on Highway 9. Visit the website or call 218-789-7610. All right, welcome back for set number 3 here at Barnesville High School. Barnesville taking sets 1 and 2 by the scores of 25-14 and 25-20. Set 2, a much better set for Sebeka. And we'll see if they can carry some of that momentum over here into set 3 and possibly force set 4 or not. Fargo, and now the pass, and it's pushed over. Halverson pushes it back over in 2, and he'll drop for a kill. 1-0 as Barnesville strikes first here in set 3. Out to Strand, in is Bredman. And to serve is Emily Smith. Smith serve over. And that one's out of bounds, 2-0 Barnesville. Back and forth, a touch each. Now Barnesville go on the attack. Vargo tried to dig it out again, but that was just a powerful swing by Anna Stanford, and she'll get the kill to give the Trojans a 3-0 lead over the Trojans. Nice dig out there by Ballgreen. And Ballgreen will dig it out again. Couple back-to-back digs by Ballgreen. Middle of the net attack there by, I believe that was Erickson. Now Newell, Bredman blocked, and Bredman gets it through the blockers for the kill on the point. And it's a 4-0 start here in set 3 for the Barnesville Trojans as Emily Smith goes back on the serve one more time. And that attack into the net on the swing by Miranda Lilquist And now it's a 5-0 lead for Barnesville. Blocked at the net, and it is a double touch on Sebeka. Here's the back set near pin over. Halverson digs it out. Newell will set it up for Stanford, and Stanford gets the kill, and it's 7-0 in favor of Barnesville now. And that's an ace serve, and it's 8-0 as Emily Smith will get high fives from her teammates. And a timeout, Sebeka. And I was wondering if that was going to come in the last point or two. 8-0 in favor of Barnesville. Sebeka timeout.
Birthday today. Actually, 2 birthdays. Let's wish a happy birthday to Jordan and Anna Bay.
We'll take a timeout. Be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. No matter where you're headed, Barnesville Grocery is on your way. Conveniently located between Fargo and 200 of Minnesota's beautiful lakes, Barnesville Grocery includes grocery, produce, bakery, deli, and meat departments, always striving to make everything not only fresh but delicious too. The high standard for quality isn't just for the products they carry. You can also expect high-quality customer service from the employees at Barnesville Grocery. Barnesville Grocery, located at 123 2nd Street Southeast in Barnesville, open daily 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also visit the website at barnesvillegrocery.com. All right, welcome back. Emily Smith on an ace serve to make it 8-0 for Barnesville over Sebeka here in set number 3. And coming out of the Sebeka timeout, Smith sends over the serve again. Once again, the Trojans have got up to an 8-0 start. Now it's a 9-0 start as that attack goes into the net. That one's tipped as it comes over. Newell will set it up. Bredman will power it down. I don't know if I've ever called a volleyball match where one team got to 10 without the other team scoring. That might be a first. I'll have to look back on my notes. But this is a pretty impressive set 3 here for Barnesville. Not giving Sebeka much chance at all. Nice dig out there by Vargo, and she's certainly done her part for the Sebeka Trojans tonight. Halverson out of bounds, and Sebeka's on the board. Lauren Halverson eating a little too much beef on that one. And when the Barnesville fans go back to watch this later, everybody's going to chuckle at that comment. Blocked at the net, and Redmond assisted by Stanford, and it's 11-1. That one hits the tape as it comes over, and it's an ace. And everything is going right for Barnesville here in set 3. Kenzie Scogan with the ace serve, and she'll serve it up again. This one out of bounds, so it's ace serve followed by a service error, and now it's 12-2. Katie Newell out, and coming in is Rumley Beaver. Beaver will set it up. Stanford punches it over. And that one's over and down. Middle of the net attack there in the kill by Macy Lake. That's the first kill of the set for Sebeka, as the other 2 points came on a service error and an attack that went over the back line out of bounds. And that one is over, hits the tape as it comes over. Barnesville able to send it back. Sebeka coach coming out and emphatically making a hand gesture to the far side official. I'm not exactly sure what it was about. But 12-4 is the end result of that. Beaver sets up Bredman. Nice dig out there. That was, I believe, Lilquist. Beaver sets it up. This time Stanford, and it will be a double touch. That serve is over. Let's see here. Kenzie Scogan made that first contact. Over Strand, Beaver, Bredman. Dug out, chased after it, and they cannot get it back. The kill will go to Emily Bredman, and it's 13-5 now.
The concession stand is selling hot dogs, pizza, and pretzels for $1.
Mrs. Kiana Amundsen going back to serve it up here for Barnesville. Standing serve, middle of the service line is over. And from the 10-foot line, Clouts will send it over, and was it in or out? It was in, and they're saying it was tipped. So it's a point for Sebeka, and it's 13-6. Macy Lee, the junior, will serve it up here for Sebeka. Scogan, Strand, Ballgreen sends it over. Fargo digs it out, and now sending it over is Clouts, and sending it out of bounds is Clouts. And it's 14-6 in favor of Barnesville. Bredman out, coming in is Emily Smith. So Emily for Emily. And Strand will serve. Fargo had to dive to keep that one going, and the Barnesville Trojans will get it back. Beaver will set it up. Ballgreen blocked at the net. That looked like that appeared to be the combo of Avery Heyman and Jalen Lilquist on the block / the assisted block. 14-7 as Sebeka's sliced the lead in half. And Emily Smith tried to power it down, but Sebeka sends it back. Here's Ballgreen, punches it over. Ballgreen looked like she was going to go out for attack, and then just kind of finessed it over with two hands, and that attack went into the net, and it may have been partially blocked, and now that one's out of bounds, and it'll be a point for Sebeka. Serving it up here is Eva Erickson. 14-8, now Sebeka trying to get themselves back into set 3 here after I believe it was a 10 or an 11-0 start. I think there was a net violation that was missed by the official here on the near side. Sebeka will send it back, and it's down for a point. 14-9. If Sebeka does close the gap, it'll be one of the biggest comebacks I've seen in a set of volleyball. Right now, they're looking pretty impressive. Ballgreen sends it over. And that one's down for the kill. Michaela Pouts gets the kill, and it's 14-10. Sebeka has outscored Barnesville 10-4 in the last 14 points scored. And that was after Barnesville got out to a 10-0 run, 10-0 opening rally here in the first set, or in the third set. Beaver for Smith, that one's dug out. you can see that Sebeka's playing with a little bit of confidence. That one just went out bounds, and it's 15-10. Barnesville get the serve back. Beaver out, Katie Newell in. Scogan out, Lauren Halverson in, and now Barnesville saying, hey, let's get some of our more experienced players back in there and try and take care of business here. As they did bring in some younger players, and now with Sebeka on a roll here, and that's exactly what Barnesville is looking to do. Emily Smith and Lexi Ballgreen in on that block. 16-10 is Katie Newell, who is one of the better servers as well as better setters for Barnesville. Serves it up. Push back, Newell set it up. Emily Smith tries to power it down, and it comes back over to Barnesville. Newell back set, Halverson powers it through, and it's down for the kill. Lauren Halverson with the kill, 17-10. That serve into the net, 17-11. Clouts will go back on the serve here for Sebeka. Halverson pushes it over. Now the set, far side, punched over. Newell, first contact. Halverson sets it for Ballgreen. Ballgreen's blocked at the net, and it's another point for Sebeka. Miranda Lilquist was one of the two on the block. I couldn't quite see who the other one was. Ballgreen on the serve. Ballgreen digs it out. Newell sets it up. Smith bangs it down. 19-12. Emily Smith on the kill. And Lexi Ballgreen will serve it up. Now on the fall. That was Miranda Lilquist with the kill. 19-13. And going back on the serve here will be Jalen Lilquist. Strand, Newell, and that was Smith, and Smith will get the kill. 20-13, the Trojans closing in here. They need 5 more points for a sweep, and it'll be Emily Smith back to serve. Stanford sends it down, 21-13. Looks like Emily Riddle was about to check in, and then a timeout was called, so we'll see if she comes in or not here after the timeout. We'll take a quick break and be back with likely the conclusion of this set when we return in 30 seconds here on Magnitude.
We have yet.
Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. All right, welcome back. 21-13. This is Emily Smith serving. And Emily Riddle, or no, yes, she is into the lineup. Riddle and Halverson on a couple of blocks there, and Emily Riddle will get the block, assist Halverson. And that makes it 22-13. Smith on the serve. Sebeka will set it up near side. Lilquist sends it over and down for the kill. Miranda Lilquist gets the point, 22-14, and Sebeka will get the serve. It'll go into the hands of Anna Vargo, the junior libero. Newell sets it up. Stanford sends it over. Stanford gets the kill, 23-14. Halverson out, Scogan in, and Scogan will serve. Strand keeps it alive. Stanford sends it over. Vargo digs it out. Here's the set. Middle of the net attack is over. Newell keep it going. Riddle back to Newell. Newell sends it over. Vargo gets slow to dig it out. 10-foot line attack is down, and that is Daphne Rathke with the kill. And it's 23-15. And going back on the serve, I believe that is Jalen Lilquist. 5 or 6. Yeah, I think it's 5. Yep, it is. I was right the first time. Newell pushes it back over in 2. And they got to chase over it, and it's coming into the stands. And it is match point here for Barnesville as the fans will get on their feet once again and try and cheer the Barnesville Trojans on to that final point. The serve is over from Stanford. Into the net, and Barnesville wins it. They sweep 25-14, 25-20, and 25-15. Your finals here in this one. Well, thank you so much for joining us here. We're going to take a 30-second timeout, come back, select the player of the game, and then we'll wrap this up here from Barnesville High School in just a moment.
Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and IsoClean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, C&S Cleaning and Restoration in Barnesville is the family-owned and operated business that you can trust to get you back to normal. Whether it's water damage from a flood, taking care of mold, establishing a carpet cleaning maintenance program, or cleaning your air ducts, the C&S motto is do it once and do it right. Call 218-329-8395 or visit cnsrestoration.com to learn about the services that C&S Cleaning and Restoration can provide for you.
All right, welcome back. Trojan sweep. The Trojans, Barnesville over Sebeka, 25-14, 25-20, and 25-15. Your final set scores here in this one, and it's been a theme this year for Barnesville. Many of their matches have been sweeps. I think only 3 in the entire season have not resulted in a sweep here for Barnesville. So, but a nice showing, especially in that second set for Sebeka, and then in set 3, Sebeka falling down 10-0 to Barnesville, and they battle back, and they outscore Barnesville 10-4 on those next 14 points after Barnesville gets out to a 10-0 lead, and it wasn't quite enough to close the gap as they would fall 25-15 in the third set, but still a decent effort considering how much they fell down by in that third set, no doubt about it. Player of the game this time, it was a hard decision. You could go with Emily Bredman, had a lot of powerful kills. Emily Smith, Lexi Ballgreen certainly contributed, but I think the biggest contributor here tonight is Katie Newell. I think she set up almost every single point. She even had a couple of kills herself. And she's just all over the place and really made the Sebeka players take a pure guess on where Barnesville was going to attack from. The near pin, the far pin, the middle of the net, the 10-foot line. It seems like wherever Katie Newell set the ball up, one of her teammates was there to power it down. And there was a couple occasions where Katie Newell herself caught Sebeka off guard. So Katie Newell will be our player of the game here for this one as the Barnesville Trojans take the sweep, 25-14, 25-20, and 25-15. Coming up, Barnesville and DGF on Thursday. We'll have it live for you here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. And we hope that you'll join us as well. And then this Friday, Barnesville and Detroit Lakes. That should be a fun one. I'll be here for the call on that one as well. Thanks so much for watching. Once again, your final in 3, 25-14, 25-20, and 25-15. We'll talk to you on Thursday when the Trojans host the Rebels here on Magnitude Sports.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.